Hey guys, how are we going? I found an awesome recording today between Sorry Baby playing down here as Blue and the Huns, and Bsk ChunYu playing down here as the Huns as well, and playing as Red. It is quite a good game. I'll speed this up right now so we can get straight into it. And there's not really much I have to say recently, but I have been using the same program for pretty much all the videos I'm going to be uploading right now. Just refresh the scores quickly. And let's have a look at the basics. We've got a back gold there, so that's very good. Side gold, sidearm stone there, and this gold over here going to be, well, it's pretty far away from his town center honestly, but he would be able to wall it off fairly easy if he just wants to wall straight across there. But it's not an easy place to wall, I'll give him that. His base is not easy to wall. He can wall, say, around this section here to give him clearance on this side here if he puts any lumberjacks in here. But this main area here, he can still wall across here, wall across there, and then maybe wall across up there, but that's still a big area to try and wall, and his main gold isn't in a very nice position, so I can expect him to be using that. So maybe we could see a lot of archers, probably skirmishers and archers mixed together mostly, maybe a few spears just to make sure if they go against any scouts they'll be alright. Sorry Baby in the same position, he's got his back gold there and another back gold over there, so he's probably in a better position if he can wall it off. Walling off here though should be pretty easy, just straight across here, straight across there. That's not too much. This gold over here on the other hand, then again it wouldn't be too hard to wall across over here, or even just wall there and wall there. And even there, he doesn't have too bad a map to wall off, honestly. He doesn't have a big open space. The worst one he's got is probably this section here, and this section over here. But, you know, those aren't too bad. They could be a lot worse than they are. So, second bore in there, about to finish that. Second bore in here, and finishing that. So, it's very close between the players at the moment. There's only about 50 points difference, and I would say that's due to scouting. However, Sorry has actually scouted his opponent right now. He knows exactly where he is. He knows where his main gold mine is, main stone mine is, knows where his lumber camps are, and knows where the mill is. So he's pretty much got all the information he needs. And ChunYu, what have you got? You know his town center is here, and you haven't managed to find much else. That's the most important thing when scouting. You want to find your opponent's most weakest area. Usually it's the lumber camp. However, in this situation, lumber camp is pretty close, but that's not really going to affect it too much. Seeing a barracks come up there, so that can tell him that he's either going to go forward with lots of units, or he's going to go straight into feudal and start producing as many units as he possibly can. And we've got a little bit of aggression here between the scout and these units here. And what are we going up here for? Sorry, both players in the feudal age now, and it looks like we are going scouts up here and spearmen to defend most likely. And what are we going to see down here? We are going to see archery rangers, so we are going to see lots of archers, I presume, lots of skirmishers, and let's see how it goes. Spearmen, skirmishers, skirmishers. So just keeping the trash units up. These scouts are going to be able to get in and harass, and naturally scouts can outrun these spearmen quite easily. However, when you position them like that, you can give them a lot of trouble being able to actually get in to do the fighting. The main thing is with spearmen, you want to position them so that your opponent can't get in to do the damage. I think see, losing one there to those spearmen. And up here again, lots of skirmishes. So here we go, going to be going up to his opponent at this stage, whether or not. There we go, so he's noticed that he's going up. He's definitely noticed that he's coming up with this small force here. And it looks like he's going to try and head it off here. He's going to want to use these archers to try and kill off these spearmen as quick as possible. Then kill off the rest of the skirmishers with the actual scouts there. Scouts and archers is known to be one of the strongest compositions of an army in the feudal age. And that's very well known for the simple fact they both cover each other extremely well. The archers can take out the spearmen while they're coming up, and the scouts can get in there and stop the skirmishers getting too close. So there we go, good micro here from Sorry Baby. Just slowly keeping his opponent out, trying to do some damage, but not lose as many units as possible. And in at the moment, it looks like he's going to lose some villagers here. Here we go, small fight, might slow it down a bit. What have we got? So archers are targeting the spears, as you can see by the way they are shooting. And the scouts are just trying to keep these skirmishers off of these archers here. There you go, targeting the spears again. And now that he's taken out the spears, he should just be able to use those cavalry there just to kill off these skirmishers very, very quickly. There we go. More units coming across though, more spears in the mix there. Spears probably the best addition he's added, because that scout cavalry is absolutely ripping apart his skirmishers. Getting in through here, so it doesn't look like Sorry Baby's actually seen him. However, seeing those last ones there, he's going to let him hightail it up here to try and defend. this wood camp over here could be in trouble, and taking those villagers back, doing the smart thing there. These villagers over here look quite good. However, if he does decide to come up here, and if he can get into here, those villagers are going to be in a lot of trouble. He may even have to tower that camp there. This gold mine back over here, he might need to tower that as well, honestly. So here we go. He's doing exactly what I said. He's going to come to this section here, and he's going to try and hold these villagers in as much as possible. And there we go. Tower is going up. That tower can go up. It won't do too much of the skirmishes, but it'll still do a bit. And towering his wood as well, so we've got pretty much a symmetrical play there. Both harassment on the wood camps, and both responses to put up a watchtower. Very smart play, and that's just how you can expect it to go down. Villages being used to fight off the skirmishes, naturally not the best idea in the world, especially when you lose so many. Losing those villages and all these idle villages, it's not helping at all. As you can see, Sorry Baby is down by 200 points at the moment, and at this point in the game, that's quite a bit. And it looks like we're going to lose some villages here. 1, 2, 3... Nearly lost very close to losing a fourth there. That's actually really close. And using this hill advantage here, I looked at it, these spearmen will not stand a chance, and the skirmishers, when they're outmatched, they're not going to be able to do much. When they're outmassed, they just can't do much at all. So Sorry Baby is going up to Castle Age, and ChunYu looks like he's nowhere near to going to Castle Age. He's got no gold in the bank at all. And does he have a gold mine he's collecting from? This would be the only gold mine he is collecting from, but that has been harassed quite severely, so he hasn't really been able to yet. And looks like he's going to get flanked there, getting flanked extremely well. There's skirmishers coming in from the side there, being able to take them out extremely easily. Only 300 points, 400 points a difference now. But you've got to remember, Sorry Baby is going up to Castle Age, so that is going to help his score. Okay, so only a 150 point difference at this stage. And Sorry Baby's going to be able to upgrade his scout cavalry, go up to crossbows, go up to light cavalry he wants to, even start bringing out the cavalry archers. And there we go, so he's upgraded his units there, and I'm expecting to see the Bodkin arrow upgrade very, very soon. So he'll be able to take out these units extremely easily. And forging, no forging up, but he has got the armor upgrade on that cavalry, very smart. And it looks like he hasn't got the bloodlines upgrade though, very, very interesting, he doesn't have that. And Bodkin arrow still has not been done, so he's not taking complete control of the advantage he's got right now. He is doing his main researches, but as soon as he can get that Bodkin arrow, he'll be able to outrange his opponent by quite a bit. And being able to do that really does help. And just patrolling back on this hill here, doing the smart thing, hill naturally being the best place. There we go, Bodkin arrow has been done. And getting off that hill, probably the best idea to run from that. Hills aren't nice to go up against when you're against them. And it's currently 300 points difference, so I would say that ChunYu does have a much better economy at this stage. However, with Sorry Baby, once he does all his big technologies like handcart, whatnot, he's going to be able to keep the same type of economy with less villagers, basically. But as soon as we have ChunYu go up to Castle Age, he's going to start to fall behind, because he's not going to be able to create villages while that's happening, while Sorry Baby is probably going to be booming from multiple town centers. And just as you can see, the economy down here is not too bad. We might have a quick look at it actually. What have we got? We have 25 farmers there, 10 lumberjacks, and 10 miners. However, it does look like this is all changing, because we do have a lot of harassment coming in from these knights. However, still not going up to Castle Age, so that is going to hurt him. Sorry Baby's economy looks like 25 farmers, 10 lumberjacks, 24 miners, so he is going very heavy into the gold there, which is going to be used to produce these knights, no doubt. Continuing to fight this out, retreating off there, probably a smart idea. Lots of spears there. Those spears are going to be able to absolutely demolish that cavalry for lesser cost in any case. And ChunYu's still not going up to Castle Age. Looks like he's starting to save up for it though. But he has to remember he's got to keep his army count up at the same time, because these knights are just going to keep coming in. If he stops building army, he's just going to be outmassed, and when he's outmassed, it's going to really hurt. So what have we got? We've got a harassment coming in here. It doesn't look like he's losing it too much, honestly. These town centers are just going to be able to be garrisoned and just kill off these units. That spearman working extremely effectively there. And monastery coming up there, so whether or not he's going for relics or just going for the imperial upgrade, I can't tell. Knights again just taking off down there and just continuing to get this harassment and keeping his opponent moving. These spears here, there is a lot of spears. Wouldn't expect... Yep, that knight's going down. There's no way he's staying up right there. He was just completely surrounded by spears. But Sorry Baby is starting to take the lead now, mostly because of his technological advantage, which we can get from all these town centers just continually pumping out villages. And still not advanced Castle Age. He's got 600 food though, nearly 700, so it looks like he's about to go for it. Needs a little bit more gold though. Lots of villages on gold, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And there we go, hitting Castle Age. So he's going up, so he's going to be able to meet his opponent on pretty much even terms soon. So that means he's going to be in a lot of trouble though. Sorry Baby is going to be able to boom his economy and keep massing this Castle Age army. While down here, he's going to be sitting here with feudal age units trying just to defend his economy. The economy is very precious at this stage, and you can't really get through. You need more villages than anything. It's worth building more villages. I think unless you have something like 11 lumberjacks, it's not worth getting the actual double bit axe upgrade, because it's not worth it. You can just build another villager for the same price and get better outcome. Putting up a forward town center here, that is an extremely bold move, taking his opponent's stone in front of his base here. Siege workshop up here, so obviously he's going to be wanting to get some rams or something along those lines out. What have we got? Mangonel out there to counter all of these archers and these spears, because they are all grouped tightly together, so that was actually quite a smart idea. Going up to Castle Age there, so putting up a siege workshop here, going to want to take out this town center ASAP. Could even see a castle coming up over in this area here just to defend. He's nearly got enough stone to be able to do it actually. Mangonel doing pretty much, well, doing quite a lot there actually. Absolutely destroying those units down over there, and this one here going to be doing a lot of damage as well. Slowly holding this town center, but once these battering rams come out, I don't know what he's going to do if he gets outmassed. Lots of knights are being created here, and oh jeez, that Mangonel's been doing such good damage there. Sorry Baby doing a great job with them. 700 points up at this stage, so he is starting to prolong the lead a little bit. He has pushed ChunYu right down into his base though, and he's keeping him in this area here. So unless ChunYu can push out very, very boldly, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Another town center coming up there, so he is looking to try and just hold his opponent in this area and just run him out of resources while slowly harassing him. Nearly 1,000 points up now, so there's not a lot that ChunYu can really do at this point. He's just got to mass an army, keep his economy on his track, and just keep that doing well, and hopefully just outdo his opponent at this stage. If he gets enough rams out, if he can get a castle out, probably there would be the best position. Be able to hold out this section here. He might be able to do a lot more damage. But how many do we have on stone? We have a fair few villages on stone, but not really enough to go. He could be, I reckon he's going for a castle. He's got nearly enough there to go for it. And at this point it's basically stalemate between the two players. Not wanting to come out of the base, not wanting to attack, because if they lose their armies here, it's going to cost them a lot. And there we go. That's enough resources for a castle. Are we going to see one? Doesn't look like it. However, going up here, trying to attack his opponent. Battering rams here going down, pretty much a waste. These pikemen all in here fighting it out. Cavalry archers on the hills here, very good plan. And we have another battering ram coming here. It does look like it's going to get killed off extremely quickly though. There we go, getting killed off by all these pikemen here. Going down, a little bit of damage done, but not really enough to hold out against it. But red is slowly taking the area here. Very, very slowly, but very, very surely. Slowly attacking all these units, and blue not being able to reinforce quick enough. This town center being a good base to hit from, but he is going to lose it, especially if we get more rams. There we go, more rams coming out. So it looks like he is going to lose this section of area here, which means his opponent's going to be able to expand out again. Already got another colony down over here. Colony, that's a great word. But over here as well. So he is expanding out even though he is under a lot of attack. And rams out, but slowly getting killed off by other rams and villagers at the moment. Rams, of course, doing significant damage to other rams. And this town center just staying up at this point. It will go down fairly quickly, I will say. Once they get enough rams down, it's going to... Blue is streaming units across the map, but I don't know if it's going to help him. He's up by 1,200 points, but I would say that is mostly due to economy and kill count at this stage. But it looks like this town center will go down. If that one there could have got a few hits, it would have been done. However, though, it is going... Red is continually reinforcing this section here, and here we go, ram is on it. Second ram coming in, this one will only need about 2 kits to take it down. Oh, it's 23 HP. Is it going to go down? Fighting very hard over this area here. Castle coming up as well to solidify the position. And rebuilding this town center, very smart plan. Well, if this castle comes up, it's going to absolutely wipe this town center. Going to want to kill off as many of these villages as possible. As you can see, pikemen and knights coming down here just to try and stop that castle coming up. Well, if Red can mass enough units just to hold out this section here, and this castle goes down, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Because this castle is basically what's keeping him up in this area. Without this castle, he's going to be able to stream pikemen from here. Just pikemen and most likely rams will do the job. Red's castle coming up, but it looks like blue has a ram on it already, so that's not going to be nice at all. Especially if it goes down right now. If it goes down right now, it will not be nice at all. And it does he have murder holes? He may not have murder holes. Doesn't look like Red has murder holes actually, but he does have enough pikemen and villagers there to stop it. But that ram there is doing a hell of a lot of damage, and honestly that could have been prevented. Castle nearly on half health there, actually under half health now, so getting a lot of damage done against it. And Red just continuing to expand where he is. Another town center coming up there, 2 more over here, 1 down over here, 1 here, and we're expecting a market over here, so we can be expecting some trading to be done. Maybe you wanted to get some more stone in, maybe you wanted to sell off the stone, I can't really tell at this point. And Siege Workshop coming up over here, and it looks like this town center is going to go down. Red is holding this position extremely well, even though Sorry Baby is maintaining a score lead at 1,000 points. And this is very close here. That's almost ally farming right there. Noticing this town center coming up, trying to pull his units back there, but putting a castle up in this area, very smart plan. Going to be able to take out this castle as well, not castle, this town center, as well as these 2 stables, and do a lot of damage just to this economy area here. Sorry Baby going up to the Imperial Age there, which means he's going to have upgraded to the Siege Ram, as well as all the last technological upgrades, which are naturally going to help him out a lot. Castle over here, which is going to be very, very bad for ChunYu if he can't hold it off, but it looks like he's going to be able to take it down fairly quickly, so it is going to be a major loss for Sorry Baby there. And ChunYu is not going up to Imperial Age yet. He hasn't even looking at it. He's nearly at his max population though, so he is holding down extremely easily. Continuing to try and take this castle in. But all these light cavalry over here are starting to harass. Harassment is a big thing in this game. There's been a lot of it, and it looks like this castle here is going down. This castle is down, and the villagers over here not knowing what to do with themselves at this point. This base over here all coming down. These rams not being able to do much to really... Well, these town center not being able to do much to hold back these rams. Castle being able to do as much damage as it really wants to. This halberd is going to be able to kill them off extremely easily. These skirmishers here still lacking all the upgrades that are really necessary to compete with Sorry Baby at this time. Sorry Baby having the elite skirmisher and naturally going to be getting the last fletching upgrade and the last armor upgrade. Trebuchet coming out there for Sorry Baby to take out this town center and slowly just destroying it off. What have we got? Taking out all these units. But we do have harassment coming in from, well, not harassment, we have armies coming in from both players at this time. Going to be able to do a lot of damage to that castle. If these light cavalry aren't stopped there, they are going to be able to absolutely destroy these rams. So we get the light cavalry doing quite a bit of damage there, and having maximum defense upgrades on them at this point. But we do have knights coming in, and it still doesn't look like ChunYu is going up to Castle Age. It's currently 1 hour into the game. Sorry Baby is up by 2,000 points, and it's starting to look like it is going to be Sorry Baby's game, honestly. He's not being harassed that much, and I take that back, actually. Castle's coming into his main section here, actually. I don't think one village is going to repair that quicker than all these units here are. This actually does not look good for Sorry Baby at this point. He's getting a lot of harassment in this section, but it's starting to seem like he's being outmassed by ChunYu. And what have we got? Did that castle go down? The castle is down. That is not good. Looks like this castle over here is going to go down as well. And yeah, that castle's definitely going down. Castle is down, so he's being able to push in here extremely effective now. I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, I was expecting Sorry Baby to take this one very easily once he got to Imperial Age. ChunYu's still in Castle Age and still holding out against his Imperial Age opponent. Trebuchet is being used, but battering rams being used to counter them. And really, he's doing such a good job right now. He's just continuing to mass units and fight where he's picking his battles extremely well. Putting a town center up here doesn't look like it'll come up if these cavalry come back, which they are not. They're going straight to the economy. But it does look like ChunYu might be able to take this. If he continues playing as smartly as he has, he might be able to take this game. This castle here comes down in this town center. He's going to put Sorry Baby in a lot of trouble. Ram versus Trebuchet, we all know how that ended. But these Trebuchets are doing a lot of damage down here to these town centers. And here we go, knights are being used to kill off the Trebuchets. Fairly smart play there, very good idea. And just continuing to keep the rams on these halberdiers here. Continuing to push in through here, trying to destroy his enemy economy. Because he knows at this point he is down by a lot, he's down technologically. And the only way to really win it is to take his opponent out by destroying as much of his economy as he can. Castle coming up here in a very forward position. That is in range of this area here, in range of all these buildings here. That's a very game decision. Especially with this castle here still up. Only on 300 hit points, but it is still up. and I don't know whether this castle or not will actually go up. Are we getting more villagers sent in? We are getting more villagers sent in to try and accomplish this, but I don't know whether or not it's going to work. Lots of harassment coming in from ChunYu right now, actually, though, and we actually have Sorry Baby losing a lot of units on this play. If this castle goes up, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. However, it will be quite easy to kill these villagers off. There we go, being forced out there. And a trebuchet on it already, so that's pretty much going to go down now if he can't take that out. And there we go, ChunYu resigning. He pushed in extremely well, but he was pushed back too easily there, and that castle there. If that castle gone up, it could have changed this section's here gameplay, but there's not much he could have done about it. So, Sorry Baby playing extremely good game there, nearly losing it towards the end, but coming back with this large army here, and just defending his base quite well. So thanks for watching. Remember to comment,